Hey guys, Robbie Calvo here. Today I'm talking to you about chord tone improvisation, or as I like to call them, sweet notes. And I call them sweet notes is because they're the best resolution point for any of your licks, lines and solos. Now a sweet note or a chord tone is literally the notes that are found in the chords that you're playing over. Now the example I was playing over was kind of all along the watchtower, right? A minor, G, F, back to G, back to the A minor. So the resolution point or the tonal center of that chord progression is the A minor, and you could consider that being A Aeolian if you like, or C major scale resolving back to the A minor chord. Now let's not get hung up on all that stuff, let's talk about the sweet notes. Now if we take a quick look at the chord progression, we've got A minor, G, F, G, and we resolve back to the A minor chord, so I'm targeting tones of A minor 7. Now let's take a look at that playing the A minor pentatonic scale shape that we're all familiar with, I'm sure, right? But let's just reference it. So here it is. And back to our A minor chord. Now in the intro solo you saw me cycling through the chord tone resolutions. And what I mean by that is the chord tones of A minor 7 are A, C, E and G, and that would be the root, the minor third, the fifth and the minor seventh. And you can refer to the third and the seventh as flat third and flat seventh as well. And what you saw me doing was creating my first lick resolving back to the A, playing the next line again and resolving to the C, the minor third. Then I went to the fifth, the E, resolving there. I cycled through and went up to the G as part of my riff, and then I ended with a phrase further up the fretboard. After that I was just referencing the melody a little bit and playing some other stuff. Now let's take a look at the lines and licks and why I did that. Now we could keep resolving back to A, or we could keep resolving to the C, or any order of those notes, but what I really like to do as an idea for a solo is resolve to the root, then to the third, to the fifth, to the seventh, and it feels like you're moving through the tones. Obviously you're changing your resolution point each time, so not only rhythmically you're doing something, but melodically you're doing something and giving the ear somewhere else to resolve to. So let's take a quick look at the licks, and then you can play over the track. I'm going to put the track at the end of this video so you can play over it for a little bit as well using some of the ideas. So here's kind of what the licks were. I'm not going to do note for note, but pretty close, alright? So now there's my A as the resolution. My next lick was resolving to the C, the minor third. My next lick I'm resolving to the fifth, right, E, and then I moved up here. There's my G, the flat 7. There's the root note. And then I'm bending the D note up to the E, so I go to the fifth, alright? Now, that's a great way of constructing a solo, and I'm referencing my 3+1 idea that I showed you in another video. And I like to think that that develops phrases, develops melodic ideas, and gives you a target towards crescendo, alright? Root, third, fifth, seventh, crescendo, alright? And that doesn't have to be the root note again, it could be either one of those notes. So there's some ideas for you using A minor pentatonic over this A minor resolution point, alright? Now chord tones work in any key, they work in any type of music, and they're always going to be the strongest resolution points for your notes. So if you're playing a scale over chords that you're being told it should work and you're not sounding right, you're probably not targeting a chord tone. Alright, so there's an idea for you. Hopefully you've dug the lesson, hopefully you're digging the track and the playing and the examples and stuff, and I'll see you again soon. Check out robbiecalvo.com if you want more information about sweet notes. You can also purchase my larger course that I filmed for TrueFire a few years ago, and of course I'll be putting out more content here on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you would. Thanks so much. See ya.